Well, just listen to that crowd as Faith enters the field of play. Here she is, stepping into the spotlight, not just for herself, but for every woman who ever dreamed of doing something the world said was impossible. She has spent a lifetime building for this, from her early races in Kenya to Olympic gold, and now in front of these fans, in front of the world, she is about to take the most ambitious step of all. From running bare through the hills of Kenya to Olympic gold under the brightest lights we've ever seen. Months of intense training, years of sacrifice, and now the world is watching. Diljeet, what would you have to say to one of your athletes?
Right before this moment, as they approach the starting line, I always like to leave with the 4 most important words they can hear, which is, I believe in you. I think she feels that. She's got a whole circle of people around her, an entire team. Look how great she looks out there.
Well, this is more than a race. This is a moment of courage, a celebration of belief, and the world is about to witness it. 4 laps, simple equation, in under 4 minutes equals one of the greatest sporting achievements we can ever witness. So even the start of this race has some challenges. We'll put Faith on the inside rail, and then these other 13 athletes all have instructions. Been a lot of workouts the last few days getting ready to support Faith's effort.
You'll see that first 100 meters where they'll get into formation following the pace lights, and she'll stay on the rail.
There'll be 5 up front, 5 men. They'll be called the Shield. And then the spoiler of Grant Fisher, Cooper Tier, Stewie McSwain, Georgia Bell, and Gemma Reekie, again running about 2 laps of this race. And then 3 other men in reserve, as this will be fluid. I mean, they are going to be communicating with these athletes during this attempt. The gun is up. And Faith Kipyegon's attempt at a sub-4-minute mile here in Paris is underway as the Shield gets up in flight. You see the pace lights there. The red ones in front are being used to keep the pacers from not getting too far away. And Faith is going to be right there in that green area. As you can see them already looking around, making sure they're in the right place.
They are in formation right now. She looks comfortable, almost 200 meters in, right with the green lights. And that's where we want to see her, Paul.
These pace lights will actually change in speed over the course of it, but they are obviously pacing her to this sub-4-minute attempt. They'll also, that green light will stretch out eventually to show you her world record from Monaco 2 years ago of 4:07 and change, just to give you context of how amazing this moonshot is going to be tonight in Paris. And we're 1 lap down. We're looking for 409 meters at 61:55. And right on the 400, that was the 400 split at 60.2.
They've settled in, Paul, now. You can see her really comfortable and relaxed with those green lights, with Grant Fisher right to her right. This is exactly the setup they wanted. They are in perfect formation.
And Diljeet, every lap is different. What is it about a lap 2 of a mile?
We want to be really rhythmic here. You can see her relaxed and rhythmic.
And you see Grant Fisher right alongside Cooper Tier, the American former University of Oregon standout, settling in there right behind her. Stewie McSwain also there and right on the lights. With all this tech in terms of the shoes, the lights, the pacers, the speed suit, all coming together. And in talking with the innovation team, they felt like there were 3 things they could do to put this together: zero wind targeting, precision formation, and that apparel that would make the difference. Here they come, halfway home.
The female pacers have stepped off, Paul, right before the 800-meter mark. She's looking nice and relaxed. This 3rd lap is the hardest lap when you're running the mile.
As they go through in 2:01.7, and you keep an eye on Faith and that green light, which is right where she wants to be, maybe a step or 2 light behind, but she is known as an amazing closer, sub-60 in her world record performance, and she ran 1,000 meters just a few weeks ago where she ran at sub-4-minute mile pace. Now with a lap and a half to go.
We're at 600 meters. Cooper Tier has moved up. It looks like they're changing formation, and she was going right there with Grant Fisher.
Chase the lights, chase the Pacers, chase history here in Paris. As we come down the main straightaway for the penultimate time. Look at how far she is ahead of the green lights of her world record at the bell, 3:01.84.
One lap to go, Paul. She is digging deep now. You look at her stride opening up. She's still got great knee lift. I'm always looking for knee lift at the end of a race. She is with those green lights.
The front Pacers have gotten away a little bit, but that was something that they had planned for. So this smaller group now trying to keep that wind at a minimum and keep Faith going down the backstretch for the final time.
Come on, Faith. She's going to the arms now. We got 200 meters, Paul. Here we go.
Everybody on their feet here in Paris. Could she have even imagined as a 5-year-old running barefoot to school that she would be on this stage in front of this crowd, heading off the backstretch for the final time? Faith against the clock. The Pacers step away. They begin to support as Faith Kipyegon heads towards history here in Paris as she gets under her previous world best.
Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. 4:06.91.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. And Faith Kipyegon just took one heck of a shot. And you see her surrounded by her support team. Her coach, Patrick, saying Eliud Kipchoge is there. He knows the feeling of being so close. But this is truly a moment of celebration.
Paul, this is the fastest she's ever run the mile.
It's the fastest a woman has ever run the mile.
Yes.
Ever. See Joan Benoit Samuelson, the Olympic gold medalist from Los Angeles in 1984, here in support. A lot of VIPs coming here to be part of this moonshot. And you can see she has given it her all. 4:06.42 is the official time.